Hello, good morning. Good morning. I'm getting over here so I can see my chat like I always do. Come on. There I am. Make sure you guys can hear me. I'm getting over here so I can see my chat like I always do. Press the Alt key to pause the chat, then point to message. Got it. Okay. There I am. Make sure you guys can hear me. I'm getting up here so I can see my chat like I always do. Press the Alt key to pause the chat. You know what? I think I'm going to change something. Make sure you guys can hear me. I'm getting up here so I can see my chat like I always do. Press the Alt key to pause the chat. You know what? I think I'm going to change something. Hi, guys. Hang on 1 second. I did something. You know what? I think I'm going to change something. Hi, guys. Hang on 1 second. I did something. All right. All right. Hold on. I changed the setting before I came on, and I lowered the resolution, thinking it would be better, but obviously it's not better. So give me just a second. I changed the setting before I came on, and I lowered the resolution, thinking it would be better, but obviously it's not better. So give me just a second. Before I lowered the resolution, thinking it would be better, but obviously it's not better. So give me just a second, guys. Golly. Turn it down. Just hold on. Okay, now that's, I saved that. Hopefully this might make this better. You guys still here? Okay. Now. Okay, now that's, I saved that. Hopefully this might make this better. You guys still here? Okay. Now. All right. Hello, hello, hello. I saved that. Hopefully this might make this better. You guys still here? You know, I've never had this problem before with the sound. Sorry. Hello, hello, hello. I saved that. Hopefully this might make this better. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. All right, how does the sound to you all? Because it sounds hideous to me. All right, how does the sound to you all? Because it sounds hideous to me. Monster Moore, can you tell me? All right, how does the sound to you all? Okay. Monster more, can you tell me? Okay. Monster more, can you tell me? Why am I getting everything twice? It's terrible, and I can't. But you notice that everything's repeating. This is. All right, you guys. What I'm going to do. Why am I getting everything twice? I'm going to bail on this one. I can't twice, but you notice that everything's repeating. I'm going to bail on this one, and I'm going to come right back because I'm not quite sure what the issue is. I'm going to reboot my computer. I'm going to bail on this one, and I'm going to come right back. So give me about 4 or 5 minutes, and I'll be right back, guys, because I'm not sure what. I'm going to come right back. Not idea what this is. I'll be back in a second, guys. Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on. Hang on. Let me do this. Now. Okay, sound like I have feedback. Okay, let me ask you this, Monster. Is it better now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, you know what? I needed to mute my other microphone. That's what it is. Yay! I don't have to start over. Awesome. Hi, guys. Good morning. Good night, nerds. Okay, hang on. Let me get my cards. Why they're so far away from me. I have... It has been crazy, you guys. It has been just an absolute crazy time around here. Much better. Now I sound, yeah, you know what I did? I had the feedback because I had that second microphone on. Okay. Hey, Kimberly. All right, let me get back up here to everybody. I am so sorry I have been missing in action. I've had a lot going on, and a friend of mine's mother died, and mother was a really good friend of mine too, so it's just been awful. But anyways, I'm available for readings for the remainder of this afternoon and for tomorrow, okay, if anybody wants to set anything up. All right. I'm just going to check one more time in the chat room, make sure that... Hello, Cha Edwin. Ophucus. Okay. All right, let's see where we go. Okay. All right, so Monster, you're first. Good morning, Perla. Right off the bat, I drop a card. All right, hang on. Get myself settled back down, you guys. Okay. Monster more. Card for Monster. Monster. Card for Monster. 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 Here we go, Monster. I got 2 of them. Interesting. All right. So the first card that came out was the Emperor, which is the sign of Aries. It shows me that you're in control of the situation. You know, the Emperor is greater than the Kings even, right, Monster? Interesting, the card that came out with it was the Knight of Cups. Really makes me believe that you're about to make an offer of some sort to someone. Could be an offer of friendship. It could be an offer of a job. It could be an offer of a relationship. But there's some sort of offer out there to someone that's coming. And with you being the Emperor, there, you know, it's one of those, they're not going to turn you down. So if you're contemplating maybe asking somebody out or asking for a raise or anything like that, you're going to be successful. It bodes a very, very good outcome. Okay, Monster, there you go for that. Good morning, Miss Perla. Let's see. Yay. Okay, Perla, Perla, Perla. And then Kimberly, yes, I will check on your divorce next. Let me pull a card for Miss Perla. Boy, it was a tough week for everybody. That one jumped out at me, Perla. Perla, it's the Nine of Wands. In the Nine of Wands, if you look at it in this deck, you know, all the stuff that he's been through is behind him. Yes, this is a battered, beaten, bloody outcome, but you're standing, you've got your stuff. I would say on the health end, a lot of times if this came up in a health reading, that you might have a headache, or, you know, be wary of, careful of not hitting your head this week, something to that effect. But remember, because the next card in the sequence is the Ten of Wands, where they pick up all of these wands and he's walking and his goal is right there in sight. So to me, your battles are over. I really don't think there are any more. You're through it with whatever that you've been going through. You're bloodied and battered, but you're standing and you're ready to move on, pick up all this baggage, shall we say, and move right on and go ahead and reach your goal. So the Nine of Wands I always think of as a really good card. And just so you all know, this is a Radiant Rider-Waite deck. Okay. All righty. Clairvoyant Psychic Medium Kimberly. I need to talk to you, honey. I cannot read for myself, y'all. It's terrible. I can't. I can't read for myself at all. Kimberly, oh, interesting. I'll keep that down there. I'm not going to jump down there and get it, but I'll play it into it. It was the Seven of Wands, Kimberly. So we'll see how that plays into this. Kimberly's wanting to know about her divorce. Is going to, meaning will she struggle? Is she going to struggle after her divorce? Is Kimberly going to struggle after her divorce? I'm going to do it one more time, Kimberly, and I'm going to cut them. Is Kimberly going to struggle after her divorce? All right, the other one that came flying out was the Five of Cups, so that shows the sorrow. I don't show you struggling after your divorce. I show you standing tall in the saddle, being recognized, pulling up your big girl panties and moving on, and I actually show you being flourishing and being very victorious. To me, in the context with the Seven of Wands down there, that shows me you're going to have a lot of things going on, and not necessarily dating or whatever, but you're going to have a lot of decisions to make. You're going to have a lot of stuff going on simultaneously, so that you're going to have many decisions to make about many different things. And it shows with that Five of Cups, Kimberly, and you know what this means as well as I do, that once and only once you can let go of the bitterness of the divorce and just come to a peaceful place. Once you make that transition, when you turn around, you know you've got those two cups standing there, and that's your happiness, your future. It's the Two of Cups. So definitely you've got some decisions to make. You're going to have multiple decisions to make at once. And you know, you don't go through a divorce without regret and sorrow. Nobody does. But like I said, with that Six of Wands being the card that I really drew for you, you're going to come out victorious and you're going to be just fine. All right, now I'm going to hop down and get, you know, the rest of the deck, right? Okay, I have been missing you guys. I can't tell you, I have been missing reading for you all. Every time I have sat down to read, it was like the other day, if you guys were on with me, I had gotten to like, I guess I was on a Facebook Live. And I had gotten like to the fourth person, and my child called me because his dad had hip replacement surgery. And I'm in the middle of reading, and Chase is like, I'm like, okay, honey, what's going on? And I said, I'm live. And he says, well, that's all great and wonderful, but I was just in a crash. Somebody just sideswiped me. So, I mean, that was the end of that Facebook Live. He's fine. It wasn't his fault. That kind of thing. But, you know, when the universe doesn't want you to work, it really doesn't want you to work. Okay. All right, so for Cha. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Yeah, I know. For Cha. And I'm going to scoot down a little bit, you guys. And yeah, good. Okay. Hi, Holly and Holly. Mascarenhaus. Mascarenhaus. Hello, Tanisha. Hi, Pure Shave. I love you. Thank you, Kimberly. You know what, honey? Will you email me your email address at islandgirl2008@gmail.com? And that Island Girl has 2 L's on the end of girl, 2008@gmail. Do that for me, Kimberly. I'd love to. Thank you, honey. Gwendolyn! You're kidding. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Well, when you say your prayers, girl. All right. So let me see where I was. This is for Cha. Okay. So for Cha, guidance from Spirit is much appreciated. Oh, well, it's my pleasure. What is our message for Cha today? 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 Well, Cha, interesting. The Queen of Pentacles came out, and to me, that is a card of someone that is, typically it's my working from home, small business owner or business owner card. It's somebody that's in charge of their own finances. It can also represent to me a veterinarian, anybody that works with animals, nature, being grounded, being at home. It's a very Virgo, it's very, very Virgo centric, because of course the Pentacles are, you know, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but the Hermit fell out first. And of course he is Mr. Virgo, looking for within. You know, Cha, it really makes me feel like that if you don't already, and I really feel like you do, since you mentioned Spirit, that if you should be sharing and spreading your divine guidance, your own spiritual attributes with others, education, that kind of thing. The Hermit is definitely an educational person who shines the light for other people, literally. And I almost wonder if you've ever thought about making a business out of doing anything metaphysical. So that would be, to me, how those two cards would come out, Cha. Okay, let me get down here and see if you responded. Oh, boy. Oh, you're so sweet, Barb. Hi, Barb. Oh, great, Gwendolyn. I will do it. Okay. Anjali, you're next. Let me get back up to you. I'm just trying to say hello. Virgo rising. There you go. There you go, Cha. Okay, fabulous. All right, there you go. Okay. See, I love it when my cards are fabulous. Okay. On Hale, I wish you would tell me if I'm anywhere close to your name as far as pronouncing it correctly. Having been a transcriptionist, I love words, and the Mascarenhaus, I feel like, is fairly close. So this is for and Hale and Holly. Unless can't be that easy as Angeli. That's beautiful too. Either way it's pronounced, it's pretty. So the message is for Anna. Come on, card shuffle. Well, interesting. Okay, and there's a card right there. Interesting. Okay. So, Annalie, what I really feel like is that something in the recent past has happened that has forced you to be strong, finesse the situation, come through the other side. I really feel like it was something maybe that was not the most pleasant here with the Five of Cups that also came flying out. So I really, really feel like that you might be getting over some sort of relationship ending, or maybe someone has left your life, or a job has ended, or something. But that, yet again, and we know with this Five of Cups, with your strength, you can finesse the situation to come to terms with it, understand, you know, this is why it happened. These are the karmic lessons I've learned. And then you do your release, you know, a full moon release ceremony, burn it up, and then let it go, and then turn around, because your future's waiting right there. And you have had the strength to do this, and you've done it. So all you have to do now is just literally, whatever this situation was, whatever this disappointment was, is just come to terms with it. Let it go, and your happiness is right there waiting on you. Okay? All right. So then that's, hang on. Okay. All right. All right, Tanisha, I believe you're next. Okay, good. Tanisha. Oh, well, that's fabulous. Okay, Tanisha. Card for Tanisha. What is our card for Tanisha? And y'all, I'm still doing my $1 a minute special. And I have a PayPal button now that makes it real simple. So if anybody just wants a reading, by all means, just either email me or let me know, and I can provide you the PayPal button, or you can just upload it to the Islandgirl 2008 at Gmail. Interesting, Tanisha. I'm going to go ahead and pull this card as well. All right. Tanisha, I feel like you're looking at your future. I feel like you're contemplating what your next move is. The High Priestess flew out, as well as the Ten of Cups. Fabulous reading, honey. I really feel like that if you have any thoughts of sharing any sort of divinatory skills, tarot, pendulum, runes, whatever, that there's going to be a way for you to make money with it, and expand your abilities. To have your ships come in. The Ten of Cups, you know, is a fabulous card. It's truly one of the most fulfilling cards. And this is not, and if this is not so much about your divinatory skills or what have you, then it's telling you, if whatever the situation is, you've got the answers within, meditate on it, listen to your intuition, it's going to guide you. And then the outcome, being the Ten of Cups, is going to be fabulous. So whatever your situation is that you're thinking about, and this could also be with the Three of Wands, you may be thinking of having children. And if that's the case, then, you know, fabulous. It's also, you know, that makes your big happy family. So you should be feeling a time of abundance and feeling overall, Tanisha, just generally in a good place. I certainly hope you are. And I'm going to hop down and get that Ten of Cups here in just a minute, because we don't want to leave it down there. Pure Shave Scrub, you're next. And open a kiosk in the mall for shaving product that I created. Pure Shave, just off the, without drawing a card, I'd be more afraid about the mall closing. Malls are or a dying animal. Why can't you do it from an Etsy store and you don't have any overhead? And then just use YouTube. I mean, you know, I'll share your video. Do you know what I'm saying? Just think about that. Let me get right back to you, though. Let's see here. All right. And then Tanisha Norman, will money start flowing and frequently soon? So I would say yes. When you start listening to your intuition and perhaps even using divinatory skills, Tanisha, you will start making money. Oh, Gwendolyn, I'm here. Yeah, sorry. Glad you're here. Hi, Gilbria. It's very nice to see you. Would like to know if an ex-Scorpio is coming back. Okay. Thank you in advance. Thank you, Barb, Gwendolyn. I am love that. Okay. I just want to make sure I've... Aw, hon. Thank you, my love. You're a Taurus. Oh, I'm so sorry you just lost your dad. I haven't had luck selling online. Okay. So I'm trying to go back to your 3 cards. I wish I had seen that. It was the Priestess and the 10 of Cups. What was the first card? I think I've already shuffled, though. I'll pull for you again, Anale. Just give me a moment, okay, honey? Okay. Let me get back up here to where I am. I want to make sure I haven't missed anybody because you know I always do. I always screw it up. Okay, Gwendolyn, it looks like you had a week and a half. All right, so let me make sure I haven't. Let's go back to Pure Shave, and I am going to pull a card for Pure Shave. I knew I was skipping somebody. All right. Pure Shave's business. Where's the best place for Pure Shave? Do you know where it just came to me? I mean, you ought to like be doing, you ought to be setting up at football games in the parking lot of like NFL stadiums and tailgates. Don't pay to go into the game, but you could, you know, set up a tent in the parking lot for tailgaters at different. That just kind of came to me. Saturday, it's football in the South around here. But let's see here. Pure Shave, Pure Shave, Pure Shave. How is Pure Shave going to make money? What's the best way for Pure Shave to make money? What is the best way for Pure Shave to make money? Interesting. I'll pull another one. All right, there you go. All right. It's the 7 of Wands, Pure Shave. And to me, what that tells me is there's not just one way. You need to use every way. Do everything. Now, I will tell you my Annie Botticelli course. She said one way to gain a clientele and to expand your business is to give something of value away for free. So maybe what you do is you pick a big game wherever you're at. You go set up and you give away 100 of them. I don't know. Or have a drawing or something. And let people try it. I think that will really help because the other card that I drew was the Page of Pentacles. So you've got a good idea, you've got a good foundation, and you've got a money-making opportunity. The 7 of Wands tells me at some point you're going to be so busy you can't keep up. But it's telling me that there's multiple ways of doing this, okay? And there's money to be made in it. You know, send me one. I'll, you know, I can give you some good press and do that kind of thing for you. Well, you know, you've got my Islandgirl 2008 at Gmail email address. Email me, okay? All right, Pure Shave, because there's money to be made and there's multiple ways to make it. All right, so now okay, Pure Shave, and then I think Gwendolyn this is where I'm going to pick up Gwendolyn. Hi, Gwendolyn, and then Gilbria, you're next. All right, so Gwendolyn was not in Las Vegas on Monday, thank goodness. I have several nieces and family members that live there, so I was flipped out for a little while. Gwendolyn just got divorced and dodged a bullet, literally. So what universe, spirit, God, goddess do you have? What is our message for Gwendolyn today? For Gwendolyn today. Wow, Gwendolyn. It's the 10 of Pentacles. So, you know, that's family money. You know, it tells me that hopefully through this divorce, you're going to get some sort of financial stability and settlement. Although it seems whenever anybody goes through a divorce, it's always financially devastating. It could be that there is someone that, you know, is a generation older than you that you're aware of that may be in ill health, that may leave you an inheritance. But this tells me that there is money definitely in your universe. It's definitely on its way. And that you should be okay after the divorce. Okay. I mean, I show, you know, the Ten of Pentacles is one of the very high Pentacles. I mean, that's a really good Pentacles card as far as money, making money, and that kind of thing. So I'll scroll down, and if you've got any more questions, Gwendolyn, I'll come back to you. Okay, honey? All right, let me see. Clairvoyant medium. Barb. Let's see. Gabriella, and then Barb. Gabriella Gilbria. What a beautiful name. Gilbria wants to know, she's a Pisces, will her Scorpio ex ever come back? Will Gilbria get back with her ex? Is a Scorpio. Will Gilbria get back with her ex? Who is a Scorpio? Will Gilbria get back with her ex? Who is a Scorpio? Will Gilbria get back with her ex? Who is a Scorpio? Interesting. Y'all saw me shuffle. The Ten of Pentacles, again. The Justice card came out. All right. See, the Justice card is the sign of Libra, which is a duality. I honestly think you're probably going to get a second chance. This is the way I want to read this, is you're going to get a second chance at making a family. That it's the right thing is going to happen at the right time. That's how I really take this. I mean, this is just, you know, we know the Ten of Cups, or the Ten of Pentacles is the family inheritance card, the family legacy, that kind of thing. And the Justice card is about what's fair, balance, duality. You know, it's the scales. So I'm wondering, Gilbria, if perhaps there was an unbalance financially in the relationship, that basically is saying is once the finances get balanced back again, then that's when he's coming back. So let me scroll down in the chat and let me know, okay? All right, so there's Gwendolyn and Gilbria, and then we're going to get to Barb, I believe. Hi, Barb. Barb. Universe have to say Barb. What is... Ah! All right, hang on. My hands are sticky a little bit. It's kind of humid out here. So I'm going to cheat and do that. Cards are real thick. Beautiful. Okay. Barb. Card for Barb. Barb. It's the Empress, honey. Typically, it's news about children. Either you're pregnant or somebody in the family is going to be pregnant, or a child's coming into your life to visit, to play. Something to do with children, the birth of children, the birth of an idea. If you don't have children, there's no children at all. It can definitely be the birth of a concept. You know, it's a new beginning, that's for sure. It's definitely a card of abundance and lushness and being surrounded by beautiful things. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely card. So let me know about that, Barb. I'll be very interested. Okay, as we get down here. All right, so then there's Tanisha. Oh, good, Gwendolyn. That's wonderful. Okay, fabulous. Wonderful. Liberation. Is this a general reading? Yes, liberation it is. And I read for everybody in the chat room. I'll pull a card. And you're next. I'm on my way to the stopping the loss of homes. through fraudulent municipal bonds in Texas. Oh, fabulous, Gwendolyn. Barb, you're a Libra. There you go. It's amazing, isn't it? Okay, so liberation. Yes, general reading, and you're a Taurus. Card for liberation. And again, you all let me know if I skip anybody because I'm notorious for it. Liberation, liberation, liberation. Liberation, liberation. Liberation. It's the Knight of Wands. And you're a Taurus. So this tells me that the person, there's either a person coming in that's interested in you or you're the other way around. You could be pursuing someone else that is a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. If this is a relationship, it's going to be hot and heavy, but it may be hot and heavy and then done. But it's definitely got great potential. It could also be a card of travel if you've got any plans to travel. You know, they're coming in pretty swiftly. You could get news coming in about a trip that you need to take that you're not aware of, something to that effect. All right, liberation, so let me know, okay? The Knight of Wands. It's not the best, you know, I consider the Knights is the boyfriend cards, and it's just not the best boyfriend card. It's just not. Although the sex will be great, but he's not, you know, he's liable to be there and then be gone. That's great, Barb. I'm glad you've made great gains, Gwen. All right, thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, sweetheart. I lost my dad. Okay, I'm going to come back to you in a minute. Let me get caught back up. Love you, Han. Thank you so much, honey. I want to make sure I'm getting caught up. Okay. Tanisha, you're welcome. Tanisha. Okay, Han, I'll read you on your future. Start the next day. Three of Wands. Yep. The expansion there. That's right. Gilbria. That's right. Love, life, and health for Han. Become a team sponsor. Pop Warner Football. There you go. Oh, it's my pleasure, Pure Shave. The divorce was a while ago, but the settlement from the case is, well, there you go. Wow. 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 My dad names is Gilbert. Okay. He works in law enforcement. All right, hold on. I thought I knocked out. Awesome. Gwendolyn, what is her next day? Liberation. Do I need to make a payment? Not sure. Oh, you don't need to make a, no, you can make a donation if your donations are welcome, but no, you don't have to. All right, Han, I'm in Pisces, 8 of, oops. All right, so I think I'm back to Han. All right. Let me do Han, and then I think I've gotten everybody after that. And then I can come back and take care of Han. Okay, Han. And Han, you want to know, I want to make sure I get it right. You're a Pisces, but where was what? Love, life, and health. Okay, so for Han is looking for love, life, and health. Love, whoa! Love, life, and health. 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 Well, Han, that's a great card. It's the Ace of Wands, and it's just a new beginning. You know, in love, life, and health, well, love, definitely. Life, it is
It is the male energy of life. And then your health, you know, the Five of Pentacles came flying out. It's down there on the bottom. And what I feel like, I don't feel like you've got ill health or anything. I just feel like you may be feeling left out of a situation for some reason. Or like not included in the group or something to that effect. It could be you might have had a financial something that happened that you hadn't expected, but it didn't, you know, it's one of those, what I call it, it's the copay in the mail. You went to the doctor, you paid it, but then all of a sudden now you've got another bill for it. It's not anything you can't pay, you just hadn't planned on it. But regardless, this Ace of Wands is such a fantastic card, Han. It's a new beginning, it's a new opportunity, and it's a very fertile time. That's the other thing that it's saying. It's a very fertile time. So if you've got any plans to do anything, love, life, and health, by all means, go forward with them. All right? I hope that helps. Okay, so now let me get back. All right, so for, I want to read on Holly's dad. On Holly's dad. On Holly lost her dad. What's your message from on Holly's dad? What is the message from on Holly's dad? Do we have a message? Interesting. Okay, the Nine of Swords, I'm just going to, it didn't completely pop out, but I'm going to say to you, he's going to come to you in your dreams, okay? So be prepared when you sleep or whatever, that you're probably going to start dreaming about him, especially if you haven't already. But what is our message for Unholy? From her dad. For her dad. What is the message? What is your message? Aww. He's telling you that with the Empress coming out, that it's a new beginning. It's going to be a new time for you to start over, but it's a fertile period, you know. With when our parents pass, the lessons that they've left us, we really begin to appreciate them. That's when we begin to repeat their thoughts and what their beliefs and that kind of thing. You know, it could be, I don't know your age, but it could be that you could be having a baby or a baby coming into your life. It could be that perhaps there's enough money from an estate that you're going to feel very fertile and be able to start some sort of new project, an idea, something to that effect. Okay. That's a really nice card. That's a really nice message. Okay. And Holly, and I'm really, really sorry for your loss, honey. A lot of people died this week. I mean, it's crazy. All right, now where was I? And so Gwendolyn, you got a major victory, so that's good. Oops, almost caught it, but I didn't. All right. I am on my way to stopping the loss of homes through. Yay! Well, you know what? I lived in Texas, and I will tell you the HOAs being able to take a house for $300 is ridiculous. All right, so Tanisha. There you go. Okay, great. I'm trying to see if there was anything else. Thank you. My dad's name is Gilbert. Gilbria, what am I missing about your dad? Hang on, guys. I'm trying to remember. I would like to know if my ex Scorpio is coming back. Okay. And then, but I'm trying to figure out about your dad. What was your dad's? I'm not understanding. So fill me in on that. Okay. He works in, thank you. My dad's name is Gilbert. He works, he is a soulmate. And yes, he wanted his money to get better. So I ended the relationship because he was not better. Okay. All right. Now that makes sense. Okay. Right? Liberation, having a hard time with dealing and going through abuse with ex-narc. So still healing from narcissistic abuse, so the relationship is off the table. Good for you, liberation. That is liberation, isn't it? All right, let me pull one more card for liberation. And does anybody else need another card? Because I think I pretty much got everybody there. Let me know. So liberation wants to know, how will liberation, is liberation going to be okay after the breakup with the narcissist? Be careful. That's my again and again and again card. So hopefully this person doesn't try and come back again and again and again. Okay. Liberation. So that, you know, either that, or you may have to keep driving home your point of it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over again and again and again. Okay. All right, Gwendolyn, terrific. All right, you guys, did I take care of everybody? Love you all very much. And thank you, Han, for the donation. That was so sweet. I just greatly appreciate it. And Kimberly, I will get with you here toot sweet. I'm going to start on the October. Relationship is what people had asked me to do since I'm a week behind. And I have not, you know, I haven't cut the first video for the month of October. So instead of doing a general for the whole month, I'm just going to do a relationship status check, so to speak, for everybody, and just do it for, I can't decide whether to do it for the 12 signs or just to do the elements together. Depends on, I think I'll probably do the all 12 signs and let everybody have their own relationship reading, but I need to get started on it, you guys. So I hope everybody has a great day, and thank you so much. And for your likes, shares, and subscribes. And don't forget to jump over to my Facebook page. Oh, that's right. You wanted to know when somebody from your past was contacting you. Sorry, Gwendolyn. Okay, let me see. When is somebody from Gwendolyn's past? When is this person from Gwendolyn's past going to contact her? When is this person from Gwendolyn's past going to contact her? When is this person from Gwendolyn's past going to contact her again? Well, Gwendolyn, I got the World, which means that's an ending and a completion. So they might not. I mean, you know, an ending is a new beginning. It's, you know, the World card, it signifies an ending, but with every ending, there's a new beginning. So, I mean, that's kind of not, you know, it's really hard to tell. Hang on. Because that, I mean, my first gut reaction was that's an ending that maybe he won't. But let me, do we have a name here, Gwendolyn? Who are we looking for? Okay, it's good that he's not going to contact you. Okay, good. All right. That makes me feel better then, because it doesn't look like he's going to. You're welcome, Tanisha. I hope I answered your question. Was there something else you wanted to know? You know, as I go through here and trying to read all the chat backwards as well, it gets very confusing. So, Tanisha, if there was something else, let me know right quick, honey. And then I'm going to jump off and grab something to eat and start on the videos for the month. I love you guys. Thank you. Check out my Facebook page. Anthony. All right. Is Anthony going to contact Gwendolyn? Is Anthony going to contact Gwendolyn? Is Anthony going to contact Gwendolyn? No, I've got y'all. This is a new journey. That's the full. It's, you know, like I said, you got the world, now the full card. So it's ending and there's a new beginning. So I don't think so, Gwendolyn. Tanisha, was there anything else or did I take care of you, honey? And if I don't hear back from Tanisha pretty quick, I'm going to say goodbye. And I may jump back on tomorrow too, you guys. It just depends on how I get the videos cut, okay? Although I do have a couple of readings scheduled tomorrow. Well, all right. So I think Tanisha may have signed off. So I love you guys. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.